So this is my first video in a few weeks, and it's not going to be an album review because mainly I can't be bothered, to be quite honest. My laptop broke, so I couldn't make any videos, I couldn't do anything, and I finally got it back, so I decided to kind of make a promotional video for various bits and bobs, and there's going to be a load of crap in this video. Like there's so much I want to talk about. So starting with a few life updates. I've got my first gigs for next year booked, which is quite exciting because I live for going to gigs. I don't know if anyone else has this, but I just get so excited and I count down the days. Even if it's not one of my favourite bands, I love seeing bands live. I think it's the most important experience someone can have. If you like any kind of music, like not just metal but anything, I think seeing one of your favourite bands live can be a life-changing experience. So ever since I saw my favourite band live, Marilyn Manson, I've tried to go to as many gigs as physically possible. So next year I have Motorhead for February, and I really hope Lemmy makes it, because at this point, you know, you don't know, he could be back on proper good form by then, and he might, you know, he might deteriorate, which I really hope he doesn't. I hope the whole band, you know, is there in February, ready to go, you know, having an amazing show. Hopefully there'll be lots of headbanging, bit of moshing, stuff like that. And in April, on the day before I turned 16, I am seeing Hailstorm, who are a female-fronted rock band from Pennsylvania, I believe. They're quite new. Their first album was released, I think, in 2009. But I mean, they've been going since like 2003. You've probably heard of them. It might not be your thing, but it's one of my favourite bands. So I'm really excited to see those guys. So those are my gigs booked for next year. Now on to the promotion-y bit. I have got a few things to promote today. Not bands. I haven't got round to promoting any bands yet because I'm still discovering bands. I've been a metalhead for about 4 years now, and I'm still discovering bands, so I haven't yet got round to promoting any of that. If anything, my album reviews are a form of promotion, so I will get round to doing proper band promotions sometime soon. But actually I'm doing YouTuber promotions today, which is something I haven't done before. The two YouTubers I want to talk about today are InfidelAmsterdam and PatchesMetal. I will put their YouTube channel links in the description below, and you really do have to check these guys out. Like, they are amazing. Start with Infidel. His real name is Ed Vetter. He's been on the YouTubes for about 2 years now, probably a bit more. But yeah, he is a metal YouTuber. He does band promotions, you know, stuff like that. He talks about a lot of different bands. He talks about a lot of different kinds of metal. You know, he does some really funny stuff. Actually, he has a sidekick called Baldrick, who is honestly absolutely hilarious. So Infidel, if you are watching this, you're awesome, and you are one of my favourite YouTubers. You really should check him out. I've discovered so many cool bands from him. I've discovered Cerebral Bore, Manical Miscreation, who else? Decapitated, Beheaded, Benighted, various metal bands that are really cool. And actually, I started listening to Death because of Infidel. Don't hate me, anybody, but I didn't actually start listening to Death until about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I mean, I've listened to metal for almost 4 years, but I only recently discovered, well, not discovered, I only recently listened to Death, and now they are one of my favourite bands. They are so brilliant, and without Ed, I may not have ever listened to them, so thank you, Infidel, for that. Second YouTuber, PatchesMetal. I don't actually know his real name because I've only been subscribed to him for about 3 months, but he's absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure what it is about the European accent, but I think it automatically makes you a better metalhead YouTuber. Yeah, he's awesome. He is in a band that I can't quite remember the name of. State of Negation, I think it's called. Yeah, which you should really check out. They're quite cool. And he makes videos like Patches Education, Patches Rants, yeah, you know, PatchesMetal. He just makes a lot of different videos about a lot of different things. He does bands, he does you know, different promotions, he talks about different subjects, he talks about his band, he talks about different festivals, different gigs, stuff like that. And one of my favourite videos from him was called Patches Education, How to Form a Band, or something like that. And it was actually very informative, but my favourite thing out of the whole of that video was when he said, get good at your instrument. Because I've been playing my guitar for about less than a year actually, and for like the past 2 months I've just been like, oh my god, I've got to join a band, I've got to join a band. And I watched that video and then I realised I'm not actually very good at guitar. I should probably learn to play guitar properly before I should try to make music for other people. So yeah, that was an eye-opener. Also, I've got a few things to talk about as well that I've just thought about in my brain. Number one, I'm going to post my Twitter in the description below, so you guys can follow me, talk to me, whatever. I have already put it on my channel in a little boxy thing on my thingy. I don't know what it's called, but I have, and yeah, so you know, follow me on there, whatever. And also I have plans for YouTube in the future or whatever. I'm planning on making a few guitar covers. I have a few songs in mind, but obviously I haven't been playing guitar for very long, so they won't be very advanced. They'll be sort of Marilyn Manson type stuff. And I'm also planning on doing a Q&A. Not now, but when I hit around 50 subscribers, which is a long way away. But when I hit sort of 50 subscribers, I'm gonna, yeah, do a Q&A. So like, if you wanna start sending me questions, that would be great. I have one rule for Q&As, and that is, can't be sexual. That's it, really. Yeah, send me whatever you want. Send me as many questions as you want. I don't really have a limit, because it's quite likely I won't get any questions at all, which will be quite awkward. But, you know, whatever works. Okay, I think that is everything. I will be making some more album reviews in the future, so subscribe, comment, whatever. Stay tuned, and I'll be making more videos very soon. Alright, thanks guys.